guys, so today I'm going to be doing a pretty exciting video, and I'm not really sure where to start because I have a lot of thoughts and I might ramble a little bit like I am right now. So let's just get started by the point of this video, which is to share my Emblem3 experience with you. So I first found about Emblem3 through the X Factor, and if you don't know what the X Factor is, it's just this singing show that started in the UK and out in the US, and they had the first season of the US last fall, and so they had Emblem3, and it's Drew Chadwick, Wesley Stromberg, and Keaton Stromberg, and they sang Sunset Boulevard, and L.A. Reid didn't think it was the best idea for them to do their own song because they didn't know it, but he ended up liking it throughout the audition. So they made it through boot camp and they went to Hollywood, but they didn't win the show. Tate Stevens won the show. So they went on their own tour and they had MKTO as their opening act. Just like fast forward to now. So, like I said, they had their tour, and the last show of this tour ended last night in Myrtle Beach at the House of Blues, and I was there with my best friend. So, I had church at 5, and so I couldn't go to the concert like 2 hours early. So I picked up Caitlin and we drove there, and by the time we got there, there were parking spots, but where the House of Blues is, there's a lot of other stuff around it. It's not just the House of Blues. So, like I said, it was easy to find parking. So we parked the car, and then we started walking towards the venue, and the doors were already open, and the line was going around the building. Not completely around, but it was like around the corner, and we had to go all the way to the back. So we got inside, and say the stage was right here. There was like room right here, and then there's room on the side, and there's like the bar over here. I don't know if you can even see my arm right now, but we were up here, and then I looked over by the stage and I saw that there was this gap where this lady was leaning against the railing. So I asked Caitlin to go over there and check it out, and then I went over there and we were able to stand, but there were some people in front of us. But as time passed, they let us go through because there was room on the bottom. So throughout the concert, as people were like moving, we were able to move up closer. So I recorded some footage, and I'm going to put it in a separate video because I don't know how to combine iPhone videos. So if you know, let me know in the comments because I would really appreciate it. So MKTO is the opening act, and I saw 2 of their music videos before the show started, like earlier in the afternoon, and I liked the songs, but I've never heard of them until I found out they were the opening act, and this is their last show too. And I didn't realize that Tony Aller from As the Bell Rings was in this band, and he looks completely different now. I mean, he has tattoos and he's really good looking, so if you haven't seen them, you should check him out. So they performed a couple of songs, and then they were saying how since it was the last show, it was going to be crazy and there were going to be surprises. So they were performing their last song, and then Wesley came out shirtless, riding on a skateboard, and then Drew and Keaton came out, and it was just really, really fun. So then MKTO stopped performing, and then there was it was like a half hour maybe, we were just standing waiting, and then it was 9 o'clock, and then around like 9:10 they came out, and it was so fun. And I'll just show the videos I'll just have the videos not in this one, if that makes any sense. Anyway, concert ends, and then everybody leaves, so we go to the front of the stage, and we just like touch it just to say that we did, and Tony pokes his head out and like throws like a t-shirt or something. But then once the lights come on, we figured it's probably time to go. So we go outside where the tour buses are, and there were already some girls lined up. So time passes by and nothing really is happening. And then like Emblem3's guitarist comes out, and he looks like Joe Jonas, and my friend said that, and he was like, I know. So after that, some more time passed, and then Wesley came out. And I feel really bad for saying this. I didn't even recognize him because I got the tickets to see the show like a week ago. Literally a week ago. And Caitlin didn't know who they were. But I asked her to go with me because the girl I was going to take originally couldn't make it. So, fast forward back to the concert now, after the concert was over. And she asked me who that was. I'm like, that's nobody. But I didn't realize that it was Wesley because he changed his shirt. And speaking of shirt, I wore my Cali shirt from PacSun, like it says Cali, and then it says like Rip Curl on the bottom, because I knew they were from California and had to, represent. And Wesley was wearing a tank top that said Cali, so we were twinning, and that was really, really cool. So, anyway, like I said, Wesley comes out, and I didn't recognize him at first, but he comes up with this box of stuff, and he just says, this stuff doesn't fit us anymore, you can have it. And so Caitlin just goes like this and grabs some of the stuff. So I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I got. Starting off with this hat, and it says it's not hype, it's heyday, and I've never even heard of that. So I got this hat, and Caitlin also got a hat, and it was New York Yankees. And then there's also this red one, and this is just from Lids. And then there was some jewelry in it too. So I have this rubber band bracelet. And if you are an Emblem3 fan, which hopefully you are if you're watching this, you know about Team Inspire. So, if I can get this, I'm trying to put the bracelet the way it's supposed to be. It just says Inspire, and it's just black and silver. And then, I honestly couldn't tell you what this is. So if you know, you can comment down below. So, Caitlin also got this towel, and it had kitty cats on it. And so I figured that it was going to be kittens. And then today, because it's the day after, she was looking at the towel, and there was a sticker on it. And it said Stromberg Wes on it. I'll see if I can find it. Here. Stromberg. And this is what the towel looked like, in case you're curious. I didn't mean for that. Emblem3 has a song called Curious. Anyway. And she also got a t-shirt, and it's like this navy blue t-shirt, and then there's a pocket on the right side, and it's a cap, but it's not even all the way, like the pocket is like a trick, because it doesn't go all the way down. So, that is my Emblem3 experience. After that, my parents had to come pick us up. Oh my gosh. Because I can't drive after 9 yet. So, that is my Emblem3 experience. I'm going to be seeing them in October at the Selena Gomez concert, and I'm really excited. So, like I said, I will have some concert footage as separate videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave your Emblem3 experience in the comments, or you can tweet me, or you can make a video response. And that's it. Bye guys.